Welcome to Learning Target number 3, everybody. You've been doing a great job, and today we're going to talk about completing the equation. And so completing the equation is just when you have a missing number in your division problem. And there are 4 learning skills that we are going to cover this time. The first thing we're going to ask you to do is rewrite the division problem as a multiplication problem. So something that you've already been doing where you go from division to multiplication. After that, once you switch that to multiplication, we are going to have you obviously flip the second fraction, and you're going to find the missing numerator. So that would be what you do after that. So you're going to rewrite the equation, flip it, multiply. You're going to find the missing numerator, which is the top number, and then you're going to find the missing denominator, which is the bottom number. And then I'm going to teach you also how to, lastly, rewrite the fraction. So you're going to be rewriting the fraction as a reciprocal. So you're going to put it back in division form. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started here. If you look at this box to the right, this problem says the equation, we call it an equation because of that equal sign. The equation has shown an unknown number. That unknown number is this right here, okay? And they want us to enter a fraction that makes the equation true. Okay, so the first step we're going to do is we're going to rewrite it as multiplication. So everybody go ahead and draw your box of that missing number, and then we're going to have you change this to multiplication. And you know what goes along with that. Once we change it to multiplication, you have to flip the second fraction. The extra piece that we have this time is it actually gave us the answer to this equation. It's 6/7. Now we have to determine, well, what is going to go in this numerator box and what is going to go in this denominator box. Well, let's look at it. I know that some number times 3 is going to give us 6. Okay, so some number times 3 is going to give us 6. And the question is, what is that number? Well, in this case, I know that 2 times 3 will equal 6. So because 2 times 3 equals 6, I put a 2 in that box. And then I ask myself on the bottom here, the denominator, what number times 1 will equal 7? Well, that's easy. Any number by times 1 is itself. So in this case, our answer is 7. So we are done. We found our answer. The answer is 2/7. But what I want you to get good at is let's rewrite it now as a division problem. So we have 2/7 divided by, let's flip this fraction back around so that, because it's going back to division, equals 6/7. So 2/7 divided by 1/3 equals 6/7. So our answer is just this right here, 2/7. Okay, let's try another one together. We're gonna work with these 4 steps. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. The first one, we're gonna rewrite it. So we're gonna rewrite it as a multiplication problem, and we know that means we have to flip the second fraction. So everybody go ahead and do that. You're gonna rewrite it, and we still have 4/9 here at the end. It's still asking us to do the same thing. We have an unknown number, and we need to enter a fraction that makes it true. Okay. Well, we know we flip the second fraction. We are ready to go. So let's go ahead. We're going to find the missing numerator. Well, in order to find the missing numerator, we have to fill out that piece right there. So something times 4 will give us 4. Well, in this case, I know 1 times anything is itself. So 1 times 4 is 4. Okay, so that was our numerator. We finished that. Now let's work on the denominator. Some number times 3 equals 9. In this case, I know that 3 times 3 equals 9. And it's okay to use your multiplication chart. If you're going to use your multiplication chart, you're going to go in search of the 9. And then once you find that 9 on the 3's, so you're going to go down and you're going to find your 3's. And then you're going to find the answer to number 9. Once you find that, you'll figure out what number it's multiplied by. So in this case, it's 3 times 3 equals 9. Okay, so this is my answer. I am all done. But I want to do the last part of my learning target, which is rewriting the fraction as a reciprocal. to become a division problem again. Okay, so we're basically going to go backwards. We have this. Now we're going to change this back to division. So we have to change this fraction back. We flip it again. So this is what the original problem would look like. 1/3 divided by 3/4 equals 4/9. So what I want you guys to do now is you're going to be working on these 4 problems right here. Okay? Make sure you go through these learning skills so that you are very, very familiar with how they work. So go ahead and work on those 4 problems. When you are done, you're going to paste this page onto page 32. So you're going to glue it on page 32. And then you're going to go and glue this page on the, you're going to glue it on the back of page 32. Okay, so you're going to glue it on the back of page 32. So you're going to glue this page on the front of page 32. You're going to glue this page on the back of page 32.